Hello, classmates and professor. My persuasive speech will be about mental toughness. When I polled the class, 100% of you agreed mental toughness is extremely important. I also did a poll asking who's actually done any sort of project where you've been pushed mentally, and 83% of you said yes. You had put yourself in a position to be tested mentally and proved to be tough. 27% of you have not done that yet. And it's that 27% that I want to convince of the importance of being mentally tough, the importance of putting yourself in positions where you'll be uncomfortable, and the importance of pushing yourself beyond your limited beliefs to see what you are truly capable of. Once you do things like that, you see how strong you are, what you're able to accomplish, and you'll even be surprised by your own abilities. If you are on social media, and pretty much 99.9% of the world is, you know who David Goggins is. David Goggins is infamous for being a man who was extremely overweight and wanted to be a Navy SEAL. What held him back was his own limited beliefs, his own thought process, and what he thought he was capable of. When the Navy SEALs told him to lose weight, he pulled something deep inside of himself to lose the weight so he could audition again to be a Navy SEAL. When the Navy SEALs said he had a heart issue, he went under the knife, got heart surgery, and finally accomplished his dream. One of his best quotes is this: "The only way you gain mental toughness is to do the things you are not happy doing." Having to train to become a Navy SEAL was probably the least comfortable thing he had done in his life. And I can relate to that because being a single mom who works 40 hours a week and also maintains her health while raising a child all on her own and also pursuing a bachelor's degree means every day when I wake up, I have to do things I don't want to do. But you know what I do want to do? I want to be my best self. I want to succeed in my career. I want my son to grow up to be successful. I want to maintain a healthy weight. And by pushing myself to do things that don't make me happy, the end result will be a joy that I would not have experienced in my own comfort zone. Next up, we all know him, and a lot of us probably don't like him, but I consider him to be my honorary big brother, and that is Andy Frisella. Andy Frisella is known for this 75 Hard program, a program that I have completed 4 times. He is an entrepreneur and he is a self-proclaimed big boy who had to lose the weight to gain self-respect. And even though he was far along in his career, he always felt like the physical image he presented held him back when it came to the success he truly wanted. He has a quote that says, 99% of people let others' opinions and beliefs keep them from living the life they truly want for themselves. And I can relate to that. After I had my son, I got up to 220 pounds. Did anyone in my life say anything? Not at all. Everyone coddled me. They said it was baby weight. They said I would eventually lose it. And that kept me stuck, living a life that I did not want to live in a body that I felt extremely uncomfortable in. Once I did 75 Hard, I failed after 14 days over a slice of pizza. My mind had convinced me that the pizza wasn't that thick, but it turned out it was a Chicago deep dish. I tossed and turned that whole night thinking about that slice of pizza and how my mind had convinced me to fail. From that point forward, I went with full gusto. The next 75 days, I gave it all that I had, and I completed the program not just once, not twice, but 4 times. And I can say the woman I was before day 1 and the woman I am now are 2 completely different people. I am stronger, tougher, more confident, more self-reliant, and the opinions of others have no power over the future and the goals I have for myself. Of course, this speech can't be all about the men. When I think of a woman who has proven herself to be strong, capable, and determined, I think of Tina Turner. Tina Turner's career skyrocketed after she left her abusive husband, Ike. When she got a divorce, the court system told her she could only keep her last name. In her wallet, she had an almost maxed out credit card. What she had that no one else could see was the determination to start her life over and be a success on her own 2 feet. Facing years of adversity, physical abuse, mental and spiritual abuse, she overcame her past to pursue a brighter future and accomplished more on her own than she ever did tied to her ex-husband, which is proof that even as a solo individual on this earth, there is so much we can do. It's easy to think that our abilities are based on the opinions and the help of others, but sometimes when you look around, there's going to be no one but you looking yourself in the mirror, asking, do I want it bad enough? And sometimes life will push us down and make things so difficult and so hard to where we have to push down the fear, and our only answer to that question is yes. I want to see things change. I want to be my best self. And no matter what happened before me, the things ahead of me are worth it. So, to the 27% of you in this class who have not done something to push yourself mentally, I implore you, do something. Whether it's 75 hard, whether it's trying to be a Navy SEAL, maybe you're a singer and you've always doubted your voice. Push yourself in some capacity to see what you are truly capable of, because the more uncomfortable you are, the more worth it is. On the other side of determination and perseverance and grit is a part of you that has been deep down inside and has yet to take root. I know from experience that anytime I have put myself in a position where I was uncomfortable, I may have cried, I may have wanted to quit, but when I didn't give up on myself, I was able to experience something I never would have if I had given up. We all get one life. Make your life as valuable as possible and build it on the foundation of knowing that you are more than capable of anything you put your mind to.